Hi guys, welcome. In today's video, we're gonna learn how can we customize our button in our Android application. You can find the example code of this video in the description. So now let's create it. Go here in the design tab and I will be drag a button in the layout. Now let's give this button constraints. Now let's back to the text editor. Let's zoom it. By default, your button will look like this. But we want to customize our button so it look more efficient and professional. To change the button color, we're gonna use the background tint attribute. So use the background tint attribute and choose the background color that you want. I'm gonna choose the blue color. You can choose any color you want. You can see it changes into the color that you have given. Now you can also change the color of the text by simply giving text color attribute. If you are not find the color that you are going to use, you can always use the hexacolors. The hexacolors are the hex code of the colors. I will put the link of this website in the description. You can go here and below. Here you can see the more colors theme that they provide. They have all varieties of colors and their hexacodes. You can copy from here and paste it in your Android Studio. So let's give a hexacolor to this background. Now let's do some more customization in our button. For that, simply delete that background tint attribute and go here in the rest folder. Open the drawable folder and right click on the folder. New, choose drawable resource file. Give this file a name. I'm gonna call it background. Keep the rest as it is and don't change anything. And click OK. And here in this file we're gonna design our button's background. First, let's change the selector into the layer list. Then create an item in the layer list. And inside the item tag, create a shape tag. Now add a attribute Android shape. We are gonna use a rectangular button, so select the rectangular shape. Now inside the shape tag, create a solid tag, and this tag is used for colors. Like before, you can choose any color you want. I'm gonna use an hexacolor. You can use any color you want. You can also make the corners of this button in a round shape. For that, use the corner tag in the shape tag and choose the radius you want. I am gonna use 16 dp. You can use any value you want. Now let's go to our activity main. And add Android background attribute. And select the value drawable slash the file of the name that you have created. You can see now we have a round corner button in our application. Now let's create a separate design. Do the following steps as before. And here we are gonna choose the stroke tag. Give this an color attribute and choose any color you like. And here you also give the width to this stroke. Simply use Android with attribute. I'm gonna use 2dp. Now that we have a shape, let's add it to our button. Replace the background file name with the background name stroke that you have created. I am also gonna change the text color of this text. Now we have our button. Now let's create another type of button. It's gonna be a gradient button. A gradient means that it has two colors. Do the following steps as before. And here we're gonna use the gradient tag. Inside of this tag we have to give two colors. For the start color, give the color that you have like. And give the attribute of end color. Now you can see using two colors the button look is very magnificent. You can also change the corners to the round. Now let's add this shape to our button and see how it looks like. Now replace the stroke with the gradient. See, this is how it looks like. Now let's create our final type of button. It's gonna be a circle type. Do the following steps as before. And here we will be using the size tag. The height and width of this size should be accurate. I am using 100 dp. You can use any value you want, but they must be same. Give this shape and color. Use the solid tag. And finally use the corner attribute. The value of the corner attribute should also be the same as the height and width. Now you can see that our shape it looks like a circle. Now in the button attribute change the gradient with the circle. Now you can see that our button is look like an circle. And if you have any question regarding to this topic, leave me in the comment section. Now guys, that's it for today. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Thank you guys for watching.